Are you thinking about picking up a Foresight GC3 launch monitor? Well, I was in the same boat, but I didn't know whether I would need to buy anything else or whether everything that I needed would be inside the box. Mine has just come, and I've recorded the unboxing for you. Let's dig in together and see exactly what is inside the box of this beast of a launch monitor. Remember, hit like and subscribe, and let's dig in. I've already gone through and untaped the box because who wants to see that? And the packaging is actually pretty minimal, but it does feel secure, it feels sturdy enough. And when we open the box, the first thing that we see, and certainly the first thing that's in my box, is we've got a network cable here. So we can plug this into a normal outlet and just directly hardwire the GC3 in to our internet connection, which I might do in the sim. We'll have to see how long this is and really whether the Wi-Fi makes that much of a difference. There's been some reports that the Wi-Fi is not great, but hey, maybe that's why we've got a cable included. You can see the packaging is actually pretty good. We've got the foam packaging right here, which fits very snugly around the GC3. And if we pull out the GC3 itself, which has got a little bit of weight to it, I must admit, it's got a chunk of weight to it. And we'll just pop it down here. You can see that the packaging, like I said, is pretty good. The packaging is pretty secure here. There's no problem, really, I don't think, when it comes to transit. So what do we have? All right. Welcome, GC3. Quite nice packaging. The certainly got a sort of that kind of Apple vibe to it. I think that's what I think it seems to be. Everyone is looking for that sort of vibe these days, doesn't it? You know, that experience of the unboxing. And here we are. Quite cute. Nice little texture to the box. But what is inside? That's what we're all here for, isn't it? Let's have a look. All right. Welcome to the Foresight GC3. A little card saying congratulations on your new purchase. Thank you very much. I think the unit itself, as you'd expect, the 3 cameras right there. We've got the touch screen on the top. Everything is sort of open, which I don't know if I'm surprised about or not. Apart from, when I say open, I mean there don't appear to be any lens covers. You know, you sometimes get the sort of the film over these, you know, to keep them covered. But it does appear that the GC3 has that on the top here, which you can see, which is quite nice. So just a little bit of protection there. So we'll come back to the unit in a second. Suffice to say, there is a unit in the box. We also have the alignment stick, which is what it is. It's quite nice that it folds down. When you consider, you know, this is an indoor and an outdoor unit, so when you consider that you can take this out to the range, you could theoretically, I guess, pack this back up into the box. And it's nice that the alignment stick just can be folded down to this size. You know, that'd just be another awkward situation carrying a long one of those around to the range. We've got instructions, some warnings, some cautions. Shall we see what's in here? Right, caution. Confirm your device is charged to 100% before first use. We've got some club markers, which I'm actually really pleased about. I was worried about this. I didn't know whether you would get any club dots. So these are the reflective dots. You don't know if you can quite see this, but these are the reflective dots that go on the club face to give you that club data that many of us bought the GC3 for. So that's quite good that you get some of these. It appears, it says here, you can just see potentially, it says just here quantity 48 of them, which is actually pretty good. You know, you're going to be probably whipping these on and off unless you've got a spare set of clubs that you keep at home for when you use this. I don't know if I'll keep these on when I go out on the course, so you might whip through these quite quickly, but you can of course get aftermarket ones over on Amazon. So some club markers, some dots, which is fantastic, and then we get a quick start guide, which, you know, we'll go and we'll read that later when we do the setup. So instructions, and so on and so forth. I'm in the UK, so I've got my 3-pin plug. I'm sure in the US you get your 2-pin plug. We have here a USB to USB-C connector, which I guess if we flipped over to the back of the unit, as we'd expect, we have our power button, we have our USB-C connection, we've got our Ethernet network connection, we've got our power cable. So it seems like we've got everything that we need in the box right here, which is a good sign. A lot of companies, not necessarily golf companies or sim companies or launch monitor companies, but a lot of companies generally these days will make you buy aftermarket things. And in this little box here, we just have the actual transformer itself, which switching mode power supply. So this just plugs in to the plug and off we go. We can get set up with that. So all in all, not bad, not bad. You know what? Actually, there's more than I thought inside the box with the Foresight GC3 launch monitor. I was a little concerned that I might have to start going out and buying reflective dots just to get started, or maybe, certainly being in the UK, that the power supply might not be quite right. But to their credit, everything seems to be there. What I particularly like about how the GC3 is initially packaged is that this box that it comes in is actually quite cool. It's pretty well put together, and if you're anything like me, you'll be wanting to take this thing out on the range as well as potentially in your home simulator. And I've been a little bit worried about, do I need a bag, do I need a case? And sure, I'll probably get one, but actually you could stick this in the car, you could pop this together in the car and carry this to the course with you. That's no problem at all. So it's a really nicely thought out bit of packaging, simple in its execution, but useful nonetheless. So what do you think? Was there everything that you needed inside the box of the Foresight GC3 launch monitor? Do you wish there was something else in there? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Remember, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next run.